And actually, we have a little quick exciting announcement for you all. A game that has not seen an update in quite so long, guess what? Has released a brand new Tower Portions update, greatly increasing the difficulty of this competition just as a little gift for our final two. They've not seen it. The world has not seen it. This is a brand new update. And I will say, I've seen the practice rounds. These guys are experts, and I think they need this. This is going to be a true epic race here as we're going to see some brand new sections of the course.
They're off to the races. 7 minutes between these players and $1 million.
Interesting word choice there, gift, J-Party. I'm not sure if they appreciate this gift, seeing that it is much harder than it used to be.
Yeah, new sections. As we mentioned earlier, initially there was over 330 different sections of this puzzle, leading to over a quadrillion combinations that could be possible. So I'm assuming no one's ever seen the same tower twice. Well, that got a lot bigger of a number now with a whole new array of challenges.
Shafe, though, is out in front here and already building himself a commanding lead, but a fall back down. He'll catch himself, but that'll put him just a little bit further down. I believe Dudadud also fell too. So Shafe, despite his slip, still has the lead.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a couple falls here today, but thankfully, actually, Shafe had a pretty forgiving one. Did not hit an obstacle and fell almost on the same challenge he's on right there. So again, not losing a lot of time in the grand scheme of things.
Dudadud is hot on the tails, though. You see him catching up already here.
And as you can see on the sidebar there, we can see each player's positions in the race. It looks very, very close. They're just neck to neck.
Yeah, this is still anyone's game here. To say someone has a lead is just really, you know, the happy circumstance of a single jump here.
You see how close they are.
Oh boy, in this section, I'm not even sure I understand how to proceed here. I think both players getting a little confused there as we see a fall from Shafe.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is going to be a rough one. Smile on his face in good sport as he heads to the bottom, knowing he might be joined by a friend shortly here. And there we go. That was a wild section. Even with observer cam, I'm not sure I understand how to progress through that one.
It is definitely challenging, and I'd almost like to just see if we could zoom out and just get some context how far they really have to go to get to the win here, because they're still only down in the second section. You look at that right side of your screen. There's, what, 8 more sections more that you have to compete through if you want to actually win this challenge.
Yeah, and a rough early fall here. Nerves starting to get to him a little bit here as one of the players takes a knockout from that little plasma beam there, and we are getting back to our challenge section here. We'll see if someone can get past it. This is going to be a big checkpoint. Oh, and a quick slip down and fall. Wow, this is some uncharacteristic play. I will see. We've seen a lot of practices in this game. It's usually an undefeated flying through of the tournament, but here, Nerves getting to him.
It is funny. We had so many of our players that said that obbies were their favorite, the game they had the most experience with. These are two of the players that, well, they've played Roblox for years. They definitely have experience in obbies. They didn't necessarily say it was one of their strengths, but that's where this entire tournament, all 7 games previous, will get decided on.
Yeah, it is a challenge. You've got to be an expert in just so many things to compete here. So again, all right, Dudadud is back in this challenge zone. I assume he's going to wait a little bit and try to figure this puzzle out before he progresses.
For the first time ever, the polls are looking very close. 52% of the viewers going for Dudadud and 48% going for Shafe.
Okay.
Another little fall there from Dudadud, but again, he catches himself. A little bit of luck on his side there.
We'll see. And again, the stump right here. Can we get presses? I think I see that they pop out of the corner there, and you got to catch that on the corner.
I can't even comprehend. My brain can't comprehend what's going on.
So it's definitely a last-second jump to the platform that's rotating out of the beam here. Oh, and he gets it. There we go.
There it is.
He's making the climb, slowly getting up higher. Oh, and there. Oh,
another fall.
Yeah, he's solving it, though. So again, we're actually having to see people reason through some of these new challenges here, and I think Dudadud might be getting there, but Shafe.
I mean, you see the emotion. Every time these guys fall, they're reacting, they're feeling the pressure. I think, honestly, more than even a battle against the obstacles, this is a battle about staying calm, staying focused under pressure, not rushing yourself, not letting that big timer at the top of the screen get the better of you.
Now, I can't be watching the time here. Just relax, just focus. Already we've seen this as a much slower kind of major.
Again.
And looking at the sidebar there, it looks like they've reached about, what, 20% of the entire tower so far?
If that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a massive tower ahead here. right, folks. We officially have it. Shafe, my friend, you're still standing. An incredible run here. Well, we've got a little gift for you. Hopefully this will ease your nerves here. Something a little exciting here. This will be your prize. So Shafe, congratulations. I still can't believe it. This has been a fierce, fierce competition. A shout out to everyone. We thought we'd bring some friends out along the way. All 10 contestants are here. The skill, the smarts, the determination to make it here. It's been an incredible journey. Congratulations to everyone. But here, let's take a big shout out again to Dudda Dud. He had an incredible journey there. That last jump, a painful fall in the last 10 seconds to everyone. But here, let's take a big shout out again to Dudda Dud. He had an incredible journey there. That last jump, a painful fall in the last 10 seconds. But hey, it's time to celebrate everyone who competed in the Mega Championship for the hunt. This was huge. You solved puzzles, tokens, looks, fought battles, outraced foes, conquered obbies, won shooters, earning you the right to be called the best. And of course, earning you the grand prize. Shafe, this one yours. Congratulations on $1 million richer. You've done it, my friend. All right, what are you feeling? How you feeling? Anything to say?
Oh my God, ecstatic, kind of all over the place. Dud, you did amazing. Oh my God, I was so nervous when you got to the, what was it, the yellow one? Oh, but I'm so glad that everyone's here. It was awesome. This event was awesome.
All right, my friend, any shout outs, any thank yous you want to give to the folks at home?
Shout out to Gagarg. Shout out to my parents. Shout out to Cobb. Shout out to Vepix. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. All right, my friend, what are you going to do? What are you going to buy first with $1 million?
Honestly, I'm going to help my parents. They're having it rough right now.
All right.
So, gonna help them save for a house.
All right.
Figure out the rest from there.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Wonderful stuff. An awesome person deserving of wonderful things. Shafe, congratulations again. That was incredible. I know if I had $1 million, I'd spend that fully on floss. Why? Well, that's for me to know and you to find out. All right, my friends. This is it. We've done it. We've had an incredible show with an incredible crew. And my friends, I'd like to say a few thank yous. We've got someone $1 million richer, and for the rest of us, well, we've got $1 million worth of a rich experience. And that's all the award we need. But hey, maybe some thank yous would suffice. I want to say thank you again to the amazing co-hosts I had. Mimi, new to the Roblox universe. Where's my camera shot? There it is. Mimi, hello. Well, yes, welcome. I don't know. We're shaking hands now. Thank you again. And you, of course, a phrase you all maybe know. And you, thanks again for all your work here, my co-hosts. You remember the talented creators. That's right, the folks who up for Tower of Hell one for our folks at the end here. Again, incredible stuff. All right, well, thank you for always being in. But folks, the most important person of all to thank, and that's not me like you may think. It's you at home watching. All of you, again, appreciate you tuning into the end. An amazing journey. Roblox is possible because of all the folks here, all the magic, the folks at home. Again, I can't say enough. But hey, I'm tired of talking here. It's time to celebrate. This concludes the Hunt Mega Final. So, folks, I'm Jay Party, here to say we'll see you all next time. This has been a show.